Hey guys, it's me, Aqua, and welcome back to another episode of Aqua's Adventure. So today is going to be very exciting. We're going to be working with potions and potion brewing, and I do have something very exciting to show you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the exciting thing that I want to show you guys is actually down here. Bam. So I did finish the entire basement. Right after I recorded the last episode, I said, alright, you know what, I'm just going to bang this out, I'm just going to get it done. So I did everything. The entire roof is done, the entire ceiling is done, all the walls are done. I even put in a little cool torch pattern. Every 2 blocks a torch over there, and over here, I did it sort of like a star pattern, so torches that way, torches this way. So yeah, it's really cool, and 1 torch in the middle, every kind of like piece. But the reason I wanted to get this done so fast was because today's project with potions and potion brewing is going to be down here. So, the reason, other than the potion brewing, that I wanted this big basement done is because most of our other redstone things or farms I'm going to try to fit down here from now on. There's a lot of redstone farms outside, but I want them to come in here. So, today, we're going to be building not an automatic potion brewing system, but on demand. So we'll click a button and the potions will be made for us. It's a very simple design. It's a 3x3 design. It's a couple years old actually, but it works just fine for what I need. If you want to look at the exact tutorial, just look up automatic potion setup, and it'll be made by a person called Suzumovoid. But yeah, you can feel free to look at that picture. Without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all the redstone parts that we need, and we're going to get this done. Okay guys, so let's get started. I gathered all the materials, well, almost all. These are all the materials. I just need one more, and that is these. And one thing that I did forget to mention, each one of these rooms, you guys know, is like a little purpose. Well, most of these purposes are actually going to be moved downstairs. So the whole enchanting thing, that's going down. The potion is going down. The furnace, it's going to go down. I'm going to build a whole big smeltery down there. So most of this stuff is going down. But let's grab these and let's get started with the potion making. So what's going to happen, I am probably just going to break the basement into rooms. So I will probably put up walls later on. But yeah, each of these is going to be broken up into rooms somehow, somewhere. The potion setup is going to start in this corner here though, and as you guys can see, there's a lot of room here. There's a lot of room to work with. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna build. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll put walls and rooms as they go, but for now I am just going to build. So let's grab the things we need. Now I'm gonna try to not look at the tutorial video as much as I can and just straight up remember what to do. Alright guys, so I've built this like 3 times already, but I think now I got it. You want to place 2 blocks right there, 1 block there, 1 block there. You want to put a torch here, piece of redstone right here, then put a button right here, chest here, then you want to put a hopper behind that chest, put a brewing stand on top of that, then put a hopper into the brewing stand so it faces like this, put a chest on top of that, go up here, put a hopper into the brewing stand, put a dropper facing into the hopper. If it's not, just redo it. You have to make sure that it's facing it just like that. Then place another one right there, hopper into there, and now we have 2 more blocks to place. 1 dropper right there. Make sure it's facing into that by just looking at its face from here, and then 1 more. If we just hop up here, we have to put 1 that's facing into there. You can remove all the blocks that you made getting to that point. Alright, so that is actually the entire design right there. Very quick. Now what you can do is you could fill this with water bottles. So now the order of the items, sometimes it's random. What I suggest is you test it personally. You play around with it and find the right order. For my order, this usually goes first, so you want to put another word in there. This goes second, so you want to put sugar in there. This goes third, so I usually put my redstone in there. So that is making a speed potion. Now, when we press this button, 3 of those should come out because they were the original water bottles in there. Now 3 new are in there, and they are being made into a speed potion. So now the next time we come along, we can press this button and we'll have instant speed potions, and the next ones will automatically brew. Now we can check that it's actually making these potions by digging into here, and more come in. And now, as you can see, more are coming in, and they are going to be made. So from now on, all I have to do is make sure everything is stocked, including the water bottles. Now, you might say the storage is kind of nothing for a design like this. Well, what you can do is you can actually add extra storage onto all of these, and I actually am going to do that. Alright, to add more storage, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to place one chest right here to make that bigger. I'm going to place a chest right there to make that bigger. So now there's going to be a lot of water bottles coming in. We can even go up here, place a hopper going into there, and we can place another double chest on top like so. So we can have a lot of water bottles coming in. For the materials, to be honest, you really shouldn't need more because they only use one material for every cycle. So really you should be fine for these materials. Really the big storage is the potions and the water bottles because you're going to need a lot of those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill every single dropper with every material, so I'm stocked for a very long time. And actually that's not even the one. The sugar goes down here. So I'm going to fill this up, and I'm going to fill the redstone with redstone. I'm actually only going to take like half of that. Alright. So there. Every single one is filled. Water bottles have to go in there. And actually that's the one thing I forgot. I'm going to go bring 2 water buckets down here to make a water source. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to build like a lot of these stations. I was going to say 3 or 4, but I'll probably build more than that because I want at least maybe 1 station for every kind of potion other than like regeneration, because obviously I'm not going to have tons for that. So this is going to be a temporary source because, like I said, I'll make this into a room. I'll make it all fancy, but for now we're just going to leave it like this. I'll just place 2 blocks right there. 2 blocks right there just for now. And yeah, we'll use this glass to make more water bottles, and we still have a lot here. So what we're going to do is just going to make a bunch. And honestly, I don't even need this much because I'm not going to be needing speed potions every day. I mean, I already have a speed beacon, and I usually don't travel a lot, but I'm going to try to make as many. Alright, so this station is completely done. Now, whenever we want it, we can just grab some speed potions, and they will be ready for us. But I do want to build more stations, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go right here and actually build another station. So the build would go something like this. Now, it's going to be a little bit harder because I am not against the wall, but it won't be that hard. So, torch right there. Actually, I need redstone, not a piece of nether wart. Place that right there. Button right there. Chest right there. Hopper into there. Brewing stand on top here. Then a hopper. Chest. Hopper up here. Then we need our droppers. Put a dropper into there, but that didn't actually go the right way, so I'm going to break that without trying to break everything else. Alright, come on, dropper, go the right way. Still not the right way. Yeah, these droppers are definitely the hardest part of all of this. Oh, I accidentally placed it. Good. Alright, well that works out. I accidentally clicked my mouse button without even trying. Alright, so then another dropper right there. Let's get our hoppers. Hopper right there, and then see, this is going to be the hard part. Let's see, I'll just place a block here for now, then put a dropper into there, make sure its face is okay. Break this, and then we need one more dropper right here. Let's just climb up, put the dropper down, and bam, that is another station done right there. Now I'll show you exactly what I did for it to work. Now you do want to place some water bottles. I'll take a couple of these. Take a couple of them. You want to place them in here. And then you want to place everything where it needs to go. So for me, the nether wart would go right there. I'll place the magma cream in there. Then the redstone right there. Okay, so now, like I did with the other one, I'm going to expand it a little bit. Place another one right there. Hop on top. Grab another hopper. Put the hopper into there. And put 2 chests like that. So now we got 2 replicas. Now I gotta put all the items in here, but this one should be working. And actually, this one didn't mess up like this one. It was just already by itself, which is pretty nice. So if you press the button, more are gonna come out. And if we go around the back, I did make a hole again to check. Well, I do need to place more bottles in there. That's like I said, I need to restock. That was my fault. I should place bottles in there. But the bottle should go in, and everything is going to go smooth. So you can see here, the nether wart is going to fill this with awkward, and then, yep, magma cream is going to come in. So it is all set. Alright, well, I'm on my way to make a 3rd station, and I totally forgot to show you guys. I told you guys that I did finish the basement, and I did, and there is a lot of stone involved. I forgot to actually show you that I've been cooking a lot of stone. That's how I finished the basement. So there's a lot cooking even right now. It's still not even done, but I did get enough to finish it. But yeah, I just want to show you guys that. Now I am going to build a 3rd. And what I do want to do, I still need to do a few things. These aren't completely done. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build underground here. A little bit of extra storage just in case this backs up. I want to put kind of item frames up here to show what potion each is making. Decorate the back a little bit, but I do want the back here for each one so I can make sure they don't malfunction. But we'll do that in a little bit. Let's build another one right now. Let me place some extra stuff in here. I did bring more nether wart for the build. I am going to need my pickaxe. Alright, so let's build another. Like this. I've done this many times at this point. This is like my 20th build. I think this should work just fine. Put a block right there. Then we need a torch. Where is my torches? Take a torch, put that right there. I need a piece of redstone. Let's grab, whoopsies, let's grab a piece of redstone. Put that right there. Take a button, put that right there. Put a chest right there. Hopper. Where are my brewing stands? Put a brewing stand on top of there. Hopper into that. Whoa. You know what? That can actually stay there. The hopper, one of them has to go there on later. But one needs to go in there. Chest on top of there. Then, we need to get our droppers out. One dropper needs to go in there. One dropper facing the wrong way. Not like that. Bam, right there. Another hopper. Then a block. Hopper into there, and I'm almost 100% sure that's facing the right way. And lastly, a dropper right there. Bam, perfect. So that is actually all done again. Now I can go ahead and place all the items in. Let me make sure something didn't go in there. Alright, place all the items in, and then I'll expand it and everything, and I'll even dig a little hole to make sure it's okay here. Let's see, where is it? Yep, and I even got it in the right place. So, real quick, I'm going to fill it all up and expand it. Okay, so, all 3 are now expanded. They're all filled to the brim with all the materials that I have. So yeah, most of them are actually done. Now, I did grab a couple more things. Grabbed a few signs here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place the frame just like that. And then I'm going to grab a potion that it makes, and I'm going to put that potion above them. And this one I made into water breathing, by the way. I didn't say that yet. So now I'll know what potion exactly I'll get this way. Now, one quick thing I do want to do. Do I have any more? Alright, I have plenty of hoppers. So what I'm going to do is, that's all I'm going to build on camera for today. I'll build the rest off camera because there's no reason for me to build 7 of them on camera. Alright, so I was just about to build more storage room for this, but now that I think about it, I really don't need it. I don't need storage room there. I'm not going to be making these constantly. So yeah, really, we're done with this project. I do want to do one quick last thing. I know I said I'm done, but I do have to do one last thing. Okay, so the last thing I need to do is the back here, the malfunction preventer. I'm gonna put stone brick here so it doesn't look really terrible. And yeah, it's gonna be the last thing. I'm gonna expand it off camera like I said. I'm probably gonna do that actually right now. So once I get more, I'll expand it more, but for now I'll just do what I have here. There we go. Now just the floor. And I'm only going to have one entrance to this because I don't want holes in the walls. It's kind of ugly looking, so I'm going to put all this right here. Alright, and perfect. So now we can just check up on each one to make sure they're doing their thing. And whenever we want a potion, we can press on this. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take a lot of time to myself. I'm going to move the water around. I'm going to move everything around. And I'm going to make this good looking, and I'm going to add more. And when I'm done with all that, I'll be back, and we're going to kind of be done with this project. Well guys, it is done, and honestly, I don't know if you guys are going to be really astonished or not astonished. This is it. So, it's going to look super different from the last time you've seen it, obviously. I added a whole 3 things. I put all the potions in, they're all ready and everything. I've even made some. I added these stone pillars to block all the redstone. I added the pillars on top too. Just kind of take away from some of the space. And now we got the buttons clearly. I added this border to kind of make it like a room. I got rid of all this stuff, and now if we go in the back, we can go from here. There's a chests and water. We can go down and see if there's any malfunctions. So yep, it is done. And now we can grab any potion. So we have speed, fire resistance, water breathing, night vision, health, and strength. There's the other potions. I probably will make those later. It really depends, but for now we got these first 6 that I use the most. And yeah, personally I am super happy with it. In the comments tell me if you like it. Yeah, so now we are gonna end the episode really soon, but we gotta do a few very, very small things. Let's see, brewing station, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that because we did both of those. And also, like I said, actually this should go in here also. Since we're moving a lot of stuff from up here downstairs, let's make sure everything here is clean. So we do have to get 4 blocks of wood to replace that. And then up here, I'm probably either going to decorate or do something. I actually don't know. You know, I'll grab lots of wood to make sure I grab the right one in the end. I think I need spruce. Okay, so while we're grabbing some spruce, I do have to tell you guys that while off camera, I also did make a lot of glass. So yeah, I took about 18 stacks of sand and made them all into glass, and I actually filled each potion thing to the brim with water bottles, which is really cool. So yeah, they're all filled. Whoa, I almost made the entire stack. I don't need the entire stack, I just need these. So I think this would go something like that, and then that, and then that, and then that. Actually, these are wrong. Alright, that is fixed right there. And even probably the nether portal. I don't know, that might go downstairs. But yeah, I'm really satisfied. So guys, we have been making a lot of progress in the last couple episodes. I'm actually really excited. We finally got the beacon. We finally got the potion room. We're going to add so much stuff to this basement. That's why I was so eager to get started, because there's going to be some great things in this basement. So guys, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and a comment as it supports my channel. And I'll see you guys later. God bless, and goodbye.